Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I offer in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates on a historic Friday, the 27th of April, 2018, about 9:25 a.m. Central Daylight Time. We woke up, we see the two presidents of Koreas sitting down, getting along, talking like old buddies. Believe me, this would be the good thing for the world. Get rid of all those mines, break down that DMZ zone, make it a park, make it safe for people, and let the continent go back. Unfortunately, this is probably a high point when our President Trump arrives and the demands, will they get rid of really their nuclear weapons? What does that mean? My guess is it means that they keep what they've got. They won't do missile tests. They go away wherever they're at. They'll put into some area that's safe for them, and everybody tries to work something out. That would be the ideal situation. Will it happen? Who the heck knows? Dollar index still up against the euro currency. We're getting lots of worries now that a lot of other countries, Japan being one, in fact, Japan today removed their 2% inflation target. They're not going to talk about it anymore. They can't reach it. They're staying on the easy money course. You're going to see the UK really missed on its GDP. America's GDP came down. And even with all the great earnings from Intel and all the companies, Amazon, everyone you're hearing, stock markets are faltering against that 18-day average of closes that we've been talking about in the afternoon. You're still getting something of a bid in the energies. And you know, now that we're at April 27th, May 12th is just 2 weeks away for all purposes. What happens between the U.S. and the Iranian treaty? It's a big, big event. This market's going to be now the center stage market for that. A little bit of a bounce in the bonds and the notes, and we're seeing that the 3% rate we've backed off on the 10-year. In the grain market, some good action, but you're at that funny part now at grains. You know, now the farmers are in the field. What are they going to plant? Where does it come from? You're always looking for what's making the market move. It'll be the usual back and forth nonsense. In the metal markets, they're definitely under pressure. You get your little bounces, but they sink to new levels. The market that today's getting hit hard is the copper. What is going wrong? Isn't our trade team supposed to leave for China to make some type of deal? Well, on the news of that, we got up into the 318, 315 area. Now that they're going, this market's all the way back down here. Something doesn't smell right. It's that simple. That's how I'm reading it. When we take a look at today's economic data, first quarter U.S. GDP, we knew it was going to be soft. We weren't going to meet the 2.9% number. Frankly, I was pretty impressed that we had a 2.3. I had read numbers under 1.8, 1.9, so that wasn't too bad at all. Chain weighted came in at 2. The one that the government, as you know, watches are these GDP core PCEs right through here, and they came out okay too. There was nothing wrong. So I think our GDP numbers were considered good. In the UK, their Office for National Statistics came out and reported that GDP expanded 0.1% in the first quarter when compared with the previous 3 months, that's a quarter, at an annualized rate of 0.4%. That is not good. And if the Bank of England thinks that that's what they're going to raise interest rates on, market isn't going to buy into it. Problem there. France reported that their GDP increased at less than half the pace recorded the final 3 months of last year. Japan's abandoning, as I said, their predictions now of when they can hit 2%. They're not meeting it anyway, so what's the point of keeping it? The University of Michigan Consumer Index came in about flat. Just about flat. Nothing there one way or the other. So when you put it all together, I can see that the stock market wants to sink back. You might get a bid into the yen possibly off of a good sell-off today. That could help maybe some of the metals as well. Those are the things that I'm at least looking at to see what's going to go on the rest of the day. Want to remind you over the weekend, my market research. Let me tell you what I do with this and get you going on so you understand how it all works. At least twice a day,
Monday through Thursday, I put out written updates at least twice. I put out special updates, buy here, sell there, if you're on my list of what to do. In addition, at 8:30 in the morning, I start you off by I record a 40 chart. It takes about 12 minutes to get through it. 40 charts live, telling you buy here, sell there. Here's where I think the pros are going to do. Much different than you see in my afternoon videos, because in that I'm allowed to actually say I'd be a buyer here, I'd be a seller here. This is where I'd be wrong. This is where I think you take your money off the table. Got what I'm saying? The reason I can do it that way is that the government says that if I do that and I don't have control of what I am doing, in other words, a list that I'm controlling, that doesn't work. So this is what I call my free trial subscribers, which I do call, and my paid subscribers, which that's what I want to grow, obviously. They're paying for that. I'd like you to see what they get. Maybe I can give you a trading idea or two that fits in with what you're thinking yourself. The best way to get it is just give my staff a call. They're nice people. They'll take everything. No, they're not taking your credit card. They'll get you set up. Otherwise, go to our website. You'll see our carousel of free offers. Work from there. Up here, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can do it just as well. And on some websites, it says, click here for Ira's free information. Go with that. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I will talk to you all in the afternoon videos. Have a good trading day.